So recently, one of you guys suggested that I rate your Roblox avatars. So yeah, and I made a Discord channel specifically for that. And how many Roblox avatars could they send? $80 people sent their avatars to me. Boy, I underestimated the participation for this video. But I'm going to sit down here in one sitting and write all 80 of them here. Hopefully this video doesn't get split up to more than one video. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, these avatars can be placed in either S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, or... Man, I'm dead. I should have mentioned that earlier. Alright, first up we have Pro Gang Stalker, which I don't even know what the head is. I can definitely tell the suit, but like, what is that head? Yeah, sorry, you're going in C tier. And next we have Alt with a side of salt.
Nice.
Is that a phone in his hand? Because it kind of looks like it, but other than that, pretty solid avatar. You're getting B tier. Next we have Jax the Fact Machine. I don't really know much about this style per se. I don't get it much. I'm not entirely sure it's either Japanese style or Chinese style. I don't know the difference much. So yeah, you're also going B tier. Next up we have Kaboot Bit, which I gotta say, I like the style. It's a classic noob with a hoodie, pants, and a scarf. I respect it. You're going to A tier. Next up we have Beanie, which it looks like a noob, but it's a very unique one per se. You have a baseball bat, a pouch, some stickers. It looks like a noob, but different, I guess. I'll just put you in B tier. Next up we have Sump User, which I've known him for a while and his avatar hasn't changed, but I still say it's a good looking avatar. A tier. Next up we have
Mephistopheles.
and this one looks so human-like. It's the robot with the Roblox head, but like, what is his clothing? I'll put you in B tier. All right, next up we have Cheesecurds. Average Amazon employee right here, or more like dedicated because they're literally wearing a box, which, you know, in Amazon, they have an entire warehouse full of those, so you get S tier. Next up we have JB. I have to admit, the first thing that caught my eye is like the red outline. I think that's really cool, but other than that, it's like, facility worker kind of stuff. Trojan, yeah, another solid S tier. Hey, editor stuff here. When I was going through this to get all the usernames for the video, I noticed I accidentally missed one, and that being the one from Finnegan, which if you're watching this video, I'm so sorry I missed that. I don't know how I did that, but maybe it's the fact that I downloaded all these avatars at like midnight. Normally, I would have put this avatar in B tier, but as an apology, I'll put you in A tier. That's my bad. Next, we have... I'm not even gonna say that. I don't even know what that head is. The neck compared to like the actual torso is like off. I'm sorry, but I'm putting you in C tier. Next up we have Headphone Guy, which again is another noob variant, I guess, but it looks like a hardcore, like parkourist. I have to respect that. I like that. You're going in A tier. Alright, next up we have Randy Raptor. I'm not entirely sure about this one. Like, the mouth is confusing me a little bit, but everything else looks fine. I'll just put you at C tier and leave it alone. Alright, next up we have Patched. A pretty basic avatar, but, you know, sometimes basic is the better motto. You're getting A tier. Next up we have Bucket, which, oh my god, what am I even looking at right now? Yeah, no, keep this away from me. Next up we have Kinda Salty.
Stop posting about Among Us!
I don't need to explain myself. Next up we have Fallen Blood, which I think is an interesting setup with the like chef hat, the man face, and just like, nah, I win. I'll put you at B tier. Next up we have
Disney the Dracoin.
I have to say, it looks kind of interesting. It's an all darkened color scheme, but for some reason it kind of works. I'll put you in A tier. Next up we have The Noise, which I still don't understand like the fire in the hole meme, but that's a lot of fire in the hole. A tier you go. Next up we have Cuckoo Monkey.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Hey yo, what the? Why do you like this? Next up we have Laser Beam, which is avatar looks more on par with what people usually describe themselves on the internet per se. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's just the first one that really feels like it, you know? I'll put you in B tier. Next up we have one silly Amigato. I think the head's kind of cute. It doesn't really fit with the body, but I think the head is just kind of cute. B tier. Next up we have Laser, which no, that's not the same person. And it's a lot of pink and kawaii kind of feel. I'm not a girl, so I don't understand like the fashion behind this, but it looks like on par with theme wise. I'll put you at A tier. Next up we have Stan the Cat, which I'm not sure I like how tall it is. It just feels like it's so menacing for some reason. I don't know why. B tier you go. All right, next up we have Very Nice Dog. Boy, looks like you just came out of Helldivers. You're going to A tier. Next up we have Wordum, another pro gym back to back. Really? I mean, I don't have anything against pro gyms, but I feel like they're just so commonly used nowadays in the furry fandom. Yeah, sorry you're getting a B tier for lack of originality. Next up we have Deg. Oh my god, this is the third Progen in a row. I mean, I can understand that Progens are popular in the furry fandom and there's nothing wrong with that, but I would hope that there's more variety with these avatars, you know? Another B tier. Next up, we have Silly Sans, and thank god it's not our Progen. I'm not sure what the heck is up with like the bottle up to its mouth and the burger on his freaking shoulder, but it looks like just an average basketball enjoyer. A tier. Next up, we have Soul Fuse, which I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this one. This one looks just odd, per se. C tier. Next up, we have Cambogonia Gaming, which I'm surprised his avatar's not a furry since, well, he is a furry. But I respect the outfit. Solid S tier. Next up, we have Bosch. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is a furry one. I don't think it's a good mixture, if I'm being honest, but at least you're capturing my favorite color. C tier. Next up, we have Time Drone, and I like the lab coat. I like the look. I'm not sure what's up with the hat, but I dig it. You're going in A tier. Next up, we have Knives. It's an interesting avatar. I don't really have much to say about it, but I definitely like the color scheme and the look. B tier for you. Next up, we have Tank.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
Why are you guys like this? Next up, we have Guigi, and I can't see the face. And I'm not sure what's up with the Garfield pants as well, so you're going to C tier for the lack of face. Next up, we have M4R1. I've definitely seen this kind of look before, and while I don't fully understand it, I kind of like it. B tier. Next up, we have Jack Column 42. Stay 5 miles away from me. Next up, we have Lime Latte. Yeah, the username is on par with the avatar.
Frappuccino, cappuccino, mocha, espresso, iced tea, latte, and a
B tier for you. Next up, we have Tommy22. I like the Technoblade Never Dies. I'm still a big fan of Technoblade, even though he's no longer with us. I like the wings in the crown. I think that's a good touch. S tier. Next up, we have a Ghost, which she actually did submit a drawn version of her avatar, but this is a Roblox avatar, not a artwork ranking, which I may do in the future, just not now. Yeah, you're getting A tier for that. Hey, editor guest here. At this point, I've officially gotten through half of the avatars, and I've been editing this video for about 5 hours. You think a video like this wouldn't take so much time, but this screenshot of the video timeline will pretty much explain why it took me so much time. So to avoid this video being possibly uploaded next week, I'm gonna stop it here for now, but I will make a part 2, just not now. I seriously was not expecting this video to take this long to make, but it did. Also, at the time of recording this outro, I currently have 4,998 subscribers, meaning that I'm literally 2 subscribers away from hitting 5,000. That is insane. I have an idea for a 5,000 subscriber special, but I won't reveal it until the time comes. Also, I just closed my old Discord server, so if for some reason you join the old one, you would not be able to do anything in that server, and I have linked the new server in almost all my videos. So, and yeah, I just want to get that out of the way. Enjoy your day.